Whether you like Venom or not, it is making money. It broke the October preview night record by making $10 million.
Yep. So, you know, it's making waves, talking about making waves, you can even compare it to Kanye West and Lil Pump's song, I Love It.
Definitely.
Because, I mean, it's not the best song out there.
By a long shot.
By a long shot. But it's catchy. Everybody knows the song. You know that song.
Absolutely.
Everyone sang that song the first time they heard it. The whole day you were singing that song.
For the first week that song came out, everyone, I downloaded that song for $9.99 of Google Play.
There we go. And that song actually broke YouTube records. It got 76 million views in its first week.
Cleaned out. I mean, took Childish Gambino to the cleaners.
Exactly. Everyone's
Listening to that kind of song. People are loving it, and I tell you, Matthew, that song's inspired me. We need to actually change the introduction for our own review show.
Okay.
And based on that, I mean, I can really see it. I mean, you just work with me here.
Okay.
This is the TMR show. You love it, huh?
Okay.
This is the TMR show. You love it. Yeah.
I like it.
This is the TMR show. You love it.
I'm a sick f***. Hey, Matt.
And I'm Peach.
And welcome to that movie review.
Also known as TMR. After many years spent gestating and in a desperate attempt to still make bank with its share of Marvel properties, Sony gives us Venom. A character whose story is literally intertwined with that of Spider-Man. Except there's no Spider-Man.
Venom made his big screen debut back in 2007's Spider-Man 3, the cuckest of the Maguire Spider-Man films, and it was ruined by a convoluted plot and the miscasting of Topher Grace as Venom. That's the equivalent of casting Jim Carrey as Rocky.
This time round, the casting is dramatically improved, and we have Mr. Tom Hardy to thank for that. Hardy is much more suited to the role, and while Venom is a flawed movie, Hardy is the one saving grace of what could have been a complete shit sandwich.
This is true. Hardy goes weird retard as Eddie Brock and instills him with such odd characteristics that at the very least you'll find yourself amused. Hardy's Brock is quirky, strange and offbeat to the point that Venom is comedic at times when you don't expect it to be. Whether this is the intention of the filmmakers, that is unclear.
And that's one of Venom's biggest problems. There doesn't seem to be any clear direction at all. The tone of this film is completely indecipherable. It has no idea what it wants to be. It's as if the filmmakers have intentionally disregarded the proven formula of how a superhero film works. The result is a movie that looks like it was shot in the 90s, during which time no one really knew how to make films of this nature.
The good news is that Venom isn't all bad, especially where Venom is concerned. Once the symbiote and Eddie Brock start interacting, it becomes an entertaining, funny and amusing film, and one that does the comic book character justice. Hardy is a skilled actor, we know this, and while this isn't his best performance, he makes the most of what he's got.
Hardy plays Brock like a high-functioning alcoholic who's stuck in the perpetual haze of a hangover or in constant need of his next dope. Once Venom is in his body, a great Jekyll and Hyde act comes to the fore, highlighted by impressive physical comedy and the type of dialogue that is sure to make the audience members laugh.
Outside of Hardy's performance, Venom labors under the kind of acting you'd expect from industry B-graders such as Seagal and Van Damme. Michael Dudikoff even. Instead, director Ruben Fleischer, who got this gig based on good credentials, manages to make ornaments out of actors Michelle Williams and Riz Ahmed.
110%, Matthew. The fact that Hardy's co-stars are calling it in from a beach in Thailand is one of the many problems that Venom is beset by. Combined with a cumbersome storyline that exposes various plot holes, Venom is one of those films that succeeds only in one sphere of its overall product.
Venom looks like it was taken from the pages of the comic and recreated perfectly. He is as gruesome as he is fascinating to watch, and the special effects team have been nice enough to give us sequences that will make any fanboy squirt a little, while giving fresh audiences something to marvel about.
I'm very pleased you said just squirt a little, Matthew, because there's
Just
no
a
way.
bit.
Yeah, it's like pre-cum. You know, it's like when you've had that outer for a long time. You know, when you go to the John or something, and there's just a little bit in there. You know.
Okay. Just I get you 100%.
No spotting is what I'm saying.
No spatting.
Yeah.
Little squirt.
Just wanted to make that clear.
A bitchy.
Tiny bit.
Talking about squirting, little PJ, how wet was your pants after watching this movie? Please tell the audience.
Thank you, Matthew. I'm going to give Venom what I like to call a strong 5 out of 10.
Solid 5.
Solid 5. Like, I mean, you know, usually, you know, if we're giving it from 5, we're pretty much implying, look, don't waste your time. But Venom's getting a strong 5, and I'll tell you why. I like to compare Venom to one of those nice D students. You know, you are in high school, and everyone in high school probably had that one friend who academically was never going to exceed a D, but he was a nice guy, man. He was like, you know, you hung out with him, you guys were tight brasser, and you realized then already that his career lay somewhere in the arts, and not really in the world of like solid academia. That's really what Venom is. Venom is your strong, good bra who's a D student.
There you go.
That's why it's 5 out of 10 for me.
I wholeheartedly agree with PJ. I'm going to go ahead and give Venom a 6 out of 10 though. This film really redeemed itself when Venom when Venom arrived. The first half was extremely rough. The build up to, you know, bringing Venom out was way too long. I was sitting there, I was like, ooh, yeah, yes. So, like I said, when Venom came, and all the Venom scenes is very cool. Yeah. So Venom himself, the symbiote, and Tom Hardy, their banter is really what makes this film. Yeah. It's kind of funny. I think everyone should just go and check this out if you're mildly interested. Just but really lower your expectations, like all the way down, my bro.
It's the only way to enjoy this.
It's the only way to enjoy this film. So that's it this week for that movie review. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Don't